Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm coming to you with a review about a straightening brush. And the product I'm going to be reviewing is the Apalus digital hair straightening brush. I got this off Amazon for about $35. I really can't remember the exact amount it was, but I know it wasn't up to $40. So I've already taken it out of the pack so that I can be really quick with this review. Now, the first thing I want to show you is the brush in itself. So if you look at it, you see that it has a main section here that actually does the straightening, and it has external bristles that try to protect your scalp from the heat of the brush. Now, this brush heats up to about 450 degrees at the highest temperature, and the lowest temperature is roughly 160 or 180. I really can't remember. I apologize. And then of course it has the buttons on the side. This is the power on button, if you can see that. No, maybe. Okay, so that's the power on button, and then these are the temperature controls. Minus to reduce, and there's a plus to increase. The brush has a regular head that you can easily plug into your wall, and it has a security setting to prevent electrocution. So, one thing I forgot very important about the bristles, they have this plastic heads on them that prevent the heating bristles from actually getting in contact with your scalp. So if you put it on your head, your scalp is pretty much protected from heat. Now, about the brush, my sister used it. I used it on just one section of my hair because if you watch my videos, you see that I actually don't use heat on my hair at all. I almost never do. This was supposed to be something that would allow me to easily just straighten out my hair whenever I felt like it, so that I could have, flat iron hair, or at least to get the straight look. But after using it on one section of my hair, I discovered that it was going to be really damaging to me. So she offered to try to use it all over her head, and we basically watched and did it together, and so here is my review. So the first thing I'm going to say about this brush, the way it's advertised, you assume, like I said, that you could actually just brush this through your hair. No, you can't. You really can't. You still have to cut your hair into different sections and then use the brush. The second thing is you assume that if you cut your hair in sections, you can literally just do this. No, you can't. You have to put the hair and, hold your hair up and try to squeeze it into the bristles of the brush before you can actually glide it down and straighten it through your hair. Which poses a problem if you have kinky curly hair. My sister has 4C or 4Z hair, as she likes to call it. She's natural, and I have 4C or 4Z hair, which is pretty much texlax. So what we noticed was when we were passing the brush through our hair, it was snagging in different points. So the first point it was snagging on was the space between the bristles and the plastic at the top, that is the protective layer. It was also snagging on the bristles themselves. The actual brushes, they actually have points where I don't know where those points are. I think it's on the plastic right out here. There's some hairs on it still. I don't think you guys can see that, but you can actually see where the hairs are getting stuck. So it was very disappointing for me and for my sister that we couldn't just run the brush through our hair, and that even with cutting our hair in sections, we were still getting snagging. The second thing was to get my sister's hair to have the blown out look. She had to run this brush at 400 degrees. She had to run this brush at 400 degrees 2 or 3 times to get her hair to look blown out, which is a lot of heat. It's a lot of heat. Normally she blow dries her hair with cool air using the tension method, and then she flat irons at about 300 degrees, 1 or 2 passes, and she's good to go. Granted, those are much better high-end products than what this is, but you would agree with me that 400 degrees is a lot of heat to be using in your hair. Um, Now, if you have watched other YouTubers, you would find that most of them raved about the brushes and they said how good they were and everything, but I find that if you have like a straighter texture, like type 3 hair or pretty much straight hair like this, so if you already had your hair flat iron and you just wanted to tame it down a little bit, this works. But if you are coming from kinky curly to straight, it doesn't. It really doesn't work at all. Most of the YouTubers I watched actually also used this at about 400 degrees to get their hair to look blown out, which for me is counterproductive because 400 degrees is a lot. Even with a flat iron, I wouldn't flat iron my hair at 400 degrees to get it somewhat straight. Now, I did notice though that there were some naturals who claimed that this worked for them, who got it pretty much straighter than a blown out look, but I found that those naturals on YouTube actually have their hair straightened out or stretched out with some other method. Maybe they used the banding method or they used roller sets, but their hair was pretty much straight to begin with. So in my opinion, this brush I would give a 4 out of 10. I give it a 4 because this is a good idea. It's actually a good idea, and I'm hoping that in a few years they perfect the technology for our African American or African type hair. But for now, this really doesn't work. It's awesome if your hair is straight or if you're Caucasian, but for Africans or African Americans, I would say don't do it. Don't take the risk. Don't throw out your flat iron or your blow dryer because of this brush. It's really not worth it. And I'm also giving it a 4 because it's not too expensive. It's about $35. And the use I found for it, like I said, is for my weaves. So if I need to tame them down and just, do this and I'm good to go. But for my natural hair, this is a no-no. You are going to get mechanical damage from your hair getting snagged in this, and you're going to get heat damage from using this at 400 degrees. You can't also use this on wet hair. Basically, you're going to do what you would do with flat iron. So it's a good idea. I give them an A for effort, but for every other thing, for African hair, it's a no-no. On Caucasian hair, maybe. So in a nutshell, this is a no-no. In my opinion, don't buy it. Forget whatever you hear on YouTube. Take whatever the reviewers say with a pinch of salt. They have different reasons for reviewing it in different ways. You can't blame anybody for trying to make a buck. But if you love your hair, if you're on a hair journey, and you're trying to, find something to make your life easier, this is not it. You still have to go ahead and look for something else, like a flat iron or whatever, or blow your hair out with a blow dryer because it's much less heat in the long term. So that's my review on the heating brush. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and I'll do my best to respond. Please continue to like and subscribe, and as well you can follow me on Instagram at Rapunzel Unleashed. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you